What if the Montreal Canadiens pick 5th overall? Okay, I know. I've got really high hopes right now. Everybody's got high hopes. It reminds me of Christmas when everybody wanted a Nintendo 64. But hey, the truth is, some kids woke up that morning and they didn't get a Nintendo 64, did they? And at the draft, only one team is going to get to cradle Connor Bedard like a baby. So unless we get lucky, we're just going to have to pump the brakes a little bit. So, Kazakhstan's right now. And no, I'm never going to stop saying that because it's addicting. If the season ended yesterday and the draft lottery ended this morning, the Canadiens will be picking 5th overall at the upcoming draft. So let's take a look at who's on the menu here. Compliments of Tankathon. Connor Bedard is obviously going at number 1. I don't think there's any debate here, and if anyone is listening to this and they think otherwise, then please get in contact with me via email because I want to know what kind of gear you're getting at your local liquor store. Moving on, next up at number 2, we got Adam Fantilli, and man, I know there's a lot of talk about winning the lottery and picking number 1, but jeez, if the Habs were able to take Adam Fantilli at number 2, I would be pumped. And as you can see from EliteProspects.com, he's pretty much ranked number 2 by everybody on here, so I'm going to go ahead and say that he's a lock at number 2. So unless some team's GM goes full on Kim Jong-un at the draft, don't expect him to be available. So now, we're getting closer, aren't we? Moving on down to pick number 3, boys. And we were actually talking about this on the Hockey Junkie Discord server just yesterday. I'll pin the link in the comment section if any of you want to join us. But picks number 3 to number 6 are a little more of a coin toss. Okay, they're more debatable. As you can see right here, Tankathon's got Matvei Michkov listed at number 3 now. And while I wouldn't be shocked if he did get picked this high, I also wouldn't be shocked if he got picked anywhere in the top 10. It's really going to come down to which team is patient enough to wait for him and which team feels like rolling the dice. But I do feel confident enough to say that Leo Carlsson is most likely going to be picked at number 3 or number 4. Okay, so we can go ahead and eliminate Uncle Leo. I don't think he's going to be available by number 5. Which, of course, means that depending on what happens next with the San Jose Sharks and their 4th overall pick, all of these beautiful names that you see on the screen are gonna be available minus 1 name. And if I'm a gambling man, which, you catch me at 11 o'clock on a Saturday night, I definitely am, I'm taking Michkov if he's available, but only if Big Brain Kent Hughes, Bob Rav and the boys sit down with him for a lengthy time and just grill him, okay? Grill Michkov. Play a bit of good cop, bad cop with him and see what his plans are because he is a massive risk. And if you don't like to gamble and you just want to play it safe and pick the best player available for the team that you could depend on, then look no further than the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes. He's an excellent choice. I spent quite a bit of time yesterday reading articles about him, watching highlights of him. I even listened to one scout named Uncle Phil who just had a lot to say about him because he's got 14 goals and 27 assists in just 18 games this season with the U.S. National Development Team. My God, the high-level talent is definitely there. His numbers are really similar to Jack Hughes' numbers at that stage, and hey, Hughes went 1st overall, and he's looking pretty good right now, ain't he? Now, Zach Benson seems to be another name that's pretty high up here on the draft rankings. He's ranked number 5 by quite a few, and he's another centerman that's already putting up 98 points in 60 games in the WHL this season. How's that for production? 17 years old, born in May, just like me, and I think he'd make a solid addition based on his birthday alone. Now, these are my 3 picks. We got Michkov, we got the Fresh Prince, and Benson, okay? And I'm no scout. Make sure you keep that in mind. I'm just a random idiot looking at numbers and highlights like 99% of us that are probably watching this video. But I honestly don't think that they could go wrong with any of these guys with pick number 5. It really boils down to who the Sharks take at number 4. And of course, the draft lottery itself, which could be a massive game changer, hopefully, in where the Canadiens pick. And you know what? At the end of the day, as long as they don't go right off the charts and pick somebody that nobody even knows exists, like Carlton Banks or some random kid, then I think they're going to be just fine. But I can't see him doing something like that because this is just too big and important of a draft to be taking risks. Go get the best player available. But that does it for this video, guys. I gotta give a shout out to a Patreon member named Sean who actually requested this one. What a wicked idea. So shout out to you, man. It was awesome. Make sure you let me know in the comment section who you would pick at number 5. Don't forget to drop the like button on the way out of here. And hey, I'll see you next time.